We're so excited for another episode this week. Wow, so fun. We're actually recording in a new way, which you guys won't be able to see because we're doing audio only, but we're testing out something that might make it so that we can have some actual video episodes, which would be very fun. We've just never done it logistic wise because it just doesn't work for us, but this might fix our
This
problems.
might be the one. Oh my gosh. Dang, wait, that would have
Yeah.
been so good if we would have set up our spaces to be cute for video, because then TS Lot could have been our first video pod.
Oh, yeah, that would have been so cute. But
Dang.
we just really we weren't even like sure if we were actually gonna use this today or not, so
Yeah, so true.
we just weren't ready. Maybe August.
Oh, angsty August. JK.
Right. And we have some guests in August, not spoiler, and that's the other thing about why we want to try this is because it might make our lives 10 times easier with the way we record with guests.
Oh my gosh, that's so true.
Because currently we use like multiple Zoom calls right now, and
Not the
um
move.
it's horrendous, and this records like all of us together. It has like really cool editing afterwards, so like it wouldn't even require like um us to edit everybody's audio together and whatever. So this could be really awesome.
Ooh, exciting. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. But we won't bore you with all of our pod logistics again. Today is going to be a really fun episode and I'm stoked for it. And we actually do have better structure for this one than we have for a concert episode before. And I'll try not to go off the rails. But obviously,
Right.
before we get into it, we're going to start this episode as we always do with our Roses and Thorns. So Sam, what are your Roses and Thorns for the week?
Okay, I might be the one going off the rails because I did not pre-plan my roses and thorns. But I'd say my thorn, I loved the Utah trip. We'll get into all of that. Thorn is that I'm so sensitive to like heat and the sun and all those kinds of things to where like every single night I felt so sicky just from like heat exhaustion, like even though I tried so much to like really stay on top of the whole water thing. Um but I managed. I got through. And my rose is probably that I have been kind of like starting some of my new responsibilities at work with the way I've been saying for like 6 months that my job is changing. Um and I mean it has been changing, but I've been starting really new stuff that's unique to my position. Um and it relates to like influencer gifting. Like I kind of spearhead our our gifting a little bit. So I got to like, send some big girl emails.
Oh my god.
And so that was really
When she
fun.
gets to use her love language in her job.
Right, gifting. um but yeah, so that was really cool just to like see the process a little bit more and get into it and really just figuring out if I should be doing that.
Love. She got a text.
I got a text.
I got a text from one of our friends at church and stuff, and she sent this to me and my sister, a picture, and it says she's a 10 but she buys concert tickets without any idea of how she's getting there and who she's going with. Literally. Okay, anyways, okay,
So fitting.
so fitting. Low key, that's how Utah started. But we'll get into that later. Okay, so obviously went to Utah. That was a lot of fun. But Thorn, everything in Salt Lake City is closed on Sunday. So like if you're ever in Salt Lake City on Sunday, just like don't be. And like I chose to be there on Sunday because flights were like more expensive coming back on Sunday instead of Monday. So I was like, oh, it's fine. I should have just paid for the flight instead of paying for another hotel night because I feel like it probably would have been the same amount either way. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. But whatever.
See, that's so funny.
I was like, maybe something will be open. No, nothing. I mean, gas stations were open. But oh my gosh. So like my sister and I, like we walked to the mall Escalators weren't even going. They were not working on Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, this sucks. Oh my gosh. And Sam, I know you told us that, like, nothing's open on Sunday, but I genuinely thought that, like, maybe the mall would be open. No.
No, I thought that it would still be open. Like, I kind of thought, like, oh, they'll be able to find a movie theater that is open and, like, see Twisters and, like, but dang, everything, and maybe, like, part of it was that, like, we were fully in Temple Square, but
Yeah.
that's surprising to me that all those places were closed.
Yeah. I mean, I think, like, movie theaters were open, but I didn't really want to walk a mile there and a mile back. So I kind of just did not bring it up to my sister. Sorry, Liv. But Rose, obviously,
Fair.
like, the whole Utah trip, like, even on that Sunday, like, it was just a chill day. And I mostly, like, I just felt bad because I feel like my sister really wanted to go, like, shopping. I, like, go to the mall on Sunday, and I just felt so bad that, like, we couldn't do anything. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. But honestly, I was fine with it. I watched Love Island. I watched other shows, caught up on some stuff, and I was like, this is fine by me. Let me have a chill day in the hotel room. Yeah. And then, like, seeing Sam and Niall and just, like, the whole experience with my sister, so much fun. And then we had our plane ride back to Seattle on Monday, and my sister and I went to go see Twisters when we got back with our mom, and so Heidi paid for it instead of us. It's like, yes, thank you. And literally, it was so good. It is in my top 10 movies. I know I'm saying that, like, so much. I mean, not, like, so much on the pod, but just so much in general. And so, like, everyone's probably heard it a million times, but it's so good. I love it. I want to watch the original. But, oh my gosh, it's so good. But I'm scared. I don't mean to, like, hype it up because it's also, like, a natural disaster film. It's literally about tornadoes. But I did cry.
I will say I've seen such good reviews. Yeah, everybody's been saying that it was amazing. Like, I've seen multiple people now who have seen it more than once,
Yes.
and it's making me excited because I did really want to see it. And from the trailer, like, I had seen the trailer in theaters a few times, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing. But then I started to, like, kind of speculate and be like, wait, is it actually just about to be, like, corny and not that good? But then everybody's saying it's amazing, so
It's so
I'm
good.
excited.
Oh my gosh. And I saw like an article or something that was like, oh yeah, like Daisy and Glenn, like, they did kiss. They had, like, a big kiss moment in the movie and stuff, blah blah, but it was cut. Like, last minute it was cut from the movie. I was like, oh, no way. But like, really thinking about it, I think it was the right decision just because, like, I'm sorry. It's about tornadoes. It's a natural disaster film. Like,
Right.
it's in the natural disaster film genre. Apparently, that's a genre, a disaster film. Crazy. I just found that out. But I'm like, you know what? I think it was so good without it, like, being, like, romantical or, like, over romantical or whatever. Because, like, there's a little bit here and there,
Yeah.
but it didn't need it. I think if it had, like, a giant make-out sesh or, like, a big kiss scene at the end or at whatever point in the movie that it was going to be, not that it would have taken away from it, but I think it wouldn't have. I don't know. It was so good without it, and so I'm fine.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. Oh, I am now just so excited to go see it. Maybe I'll see it this weekend.
Oh, I think you should. I was listening to the soundtrack. Oh my gosh, the soundtrack also incredible. I'm obsessed. I love country and all those artists. I was listening to the soundtrack on the plane. I was like, this is so good. Maybe I shouldn't be listening to the soundtrack about tornadoes while I'm on a plane, but it's fine.
So exciting. I haven't listened to the soundtrack either. I think I've heard like one of the songs from it, but I have not listened.
Yes. Ah, I love. To the content of today's episode. TS Lot, Lot 4, and TS Lot does not mean Taylor Swift live on tour. It means the show live on tour. As in Niall Horan. Also, wait, you know what I just realized yesterday? Niall's tour is the show. Five Sauce, when they went on tour last year, the year before, whatever, that was the Five Sauce show. I'm screaming.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, neither did I. I don't know how it popped in my head. I was like,
show...
whoa. It's literally the same. They're obsessed with each other.
That's so funny. He probably went and then he was like, you know what? I figured out my album title, it will be The Show.
He's like, "Ugh, I'm just such
Thank
a
you,
big
5
Five
songs.
Sauce stan."
But yes, The Show, live on tour, so fun. What a fun, like, theme. Like, obviously the album's called The Show, but, like, to take that and turn that into, like, a whole production of a show is so fun, even though, like, at first it seems so simple, but then to be able to see the stage production and the value of that at the show is really cool, especially being at, like, outdoor
Yes.
amphitheaters to see, like, them having this giant curtain and all these fun elements constantly changing the set visuals and all the things, which very standard for shows, duh, but, like, something that I think a lot of people right away will be like, "Oh, this is gonna be so simple, he's just gonna be up there playing guitar and singing, like, there's nothing special, maybe a cool backdrop." No. He pulled out all the bells and whistles.
Mhm. There's a disco ball. I love me a good
Yeah!
disco ball at a show. I think they're so
Mm,
fun.
yeah. It's an essential.
Yes, I agree. No, but it was so
But
fun, and I feel like artists, especially as of late, have gone from it just being, like, a performance or, like, an experience for them to it being an experience for, like, the whole crowd, the whole
mm,
audience, like, for them to experience it together instead of it just being, like, just for the art, like, if that makes sense. And,
yeah.
I think, like, Niall did that so, so well. And, yeah, like, with his set changing, I mean, not, like, changing, but just, like, the like small changes that there was to the set and to the set list too is like, oh my gosh, every night is so different. Like it's so fun and it really truly
Mhm.
is a new experience for every person. I'm like, wow, that is so cool.
Yes. Oh, I love that. And it was just so fun to, like, watch his personality just shine on stage and just, like, you could really tell how much he loves being on stage and being there and getting to see people and, like, doing it for the fans, you know? It was just so fun. Like, he's just so goofy.
Yeah.
That's the best word I have for it.
Yeah, and
Like, always saying little silly things.
yes. Oh my gosh, no. And it was so fun like him actually I mean, he didn't say One Direction, but like more than alluded to. Like he was directly talking about One Direction. He's like, the past 14 years, past 14 years, past 14 years. I'm like, yes, I've been here the past 14 years. Thank you for acknowledging me. But no, it was oh my gosh. It was so good and it's so fun like seeing him just still be so in his element. It's like, yeah, he's been doing this for 14 years, which is absolutely wild. And like he does not seem like tired of it. It seems like he is exactly where he's meant to be. He's exactly where he wants to be. And it is so, so like heartwarming seeing him do that and like perform the way he does and just like interact the way he does. Because I feel like if his heart wasn't in it, it would be so easy to tell, you know?
Yeah. No, fully agree. I literally even my thing I kept saying was like, I feel like nobody misses One Direction the way this man does. Like, it is so clear to me that
Yeah.
he is the one who, like, really, not saying the others don't or anything, but like he's right there with the fans with like missing One Direction, being so quick to talk about it and I don't know, just be nostalgic about it.
Yeah. Ugh, I think it's so
He's just so
cute.
cutie.
Yes, no, I so agree. I so agree. He you know what, as much as we all know Liam misses One Direction, like Niall really does. And I'm not saying that like the others like don't miss it, but they're just everyone is so in their element in their solo careers, but like I don't know, just something about Niall is just like no, he like not that the 1D days were his prime, but he misses the boys, I think. He just misses his besties.
Yeah.
I miss him and his
Oh,
besties.
love that. I really do. And we're right at like the 14 years and
The way that the
everything.
14-year anniversary, 14-year birthday was the Auburn show. Oh my gosh, I want to go
The
so
one that we
bad.
avoided.
I know,
It's the one that we were literally like, "We're not
it
going
didn't
there."
even dawn on me that was, like, their birthday until, like, 2 days
Same.
before. I was like, "Auburn is their birthday, like, the day, and then Richfield is the day after." I was like, "No." And then, like,
Yeah.
one of our friends went to it, she, like, texted me, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, like, I'm here, blah, 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 blah." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, it's One Direction's anniversary, what? Oh my gosh." And then later she's like, "He played Night Changes." I'm like, "Dang, that's it?"
It would be the one to play Night
That's
Changes. But, like, the fact that you didn't play both?
literally,
Both
that is the
options?
night that, like, you play both. And
Yeah.
maybe even another
Sorry,
one.
another song's
Oh my
gotta
gosh,
go.
History? Imagine if you played History.
Yes!
I would've cried.
Amazing. Wow. I can't believe we did not go to that one, but also I had so much fun
Yeah.
going somewhere new. I really like going new places for shows and being able to explore a city and just, like, obviously, I wish I would've had more time there to, like, really turn it into, like, a full trip, but, like, getting to road trip and see Salt Lake City. Again, I mean, I stopped there once on my road trip before, but didn't do anything. But, like, getting to be there and, like, really take it in and just, like, go somewhere new was really fun.
Mhm. I know. Honestly, like, I think it's so fun that I mean, I guess it was just me traveling last year. I mean, you kinda did with, like, Omaha and then Denver, but, like, just traveling out of state for a show and, like, that being our meetup, I think that's so fun, like, that's so us.
Yeah, just we're linking up.
Like, "Hey, let's go to this
Yeah,
show there. Also, yeah, let's hang out, I guess."
right.
But I'm so down to make it, like, an
Yeah.
annual thing.
No, exactly. And it would be fun, like, at some point to also do one that is something where, like, the way we're linking up is, like, we literally meet at the airport, we go to a hotel together, like,
Yes.
just us or, like, with some other friends or something, and we, like, fully stay together and do the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and next year, ew, I hate saying this. Next year, I'll be able to rent a car without all the extra fees. I
Yeah.
wanna
Yeah, you will.
cry. And then the following year, you will be able to too.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, next year this time next year, I could do that.
Yeah, next year we can both fly somewhere and still have a car.
We could have 2 cars. But ultimately, why we went to
Oh,
Utah
yeah.
is so
Addressing the
silly.
drama.
Um, our drama. Why Utah? Basically, so these tickets went on sale forever ago, like over a whole year ago. Like last June,
Yeah.
I bought tickets for this July because I remember when I was getting them, everyone was like, "July? Like, why is this tour next month?" And I was like, "No, no, next year."
Yes, because I remember I was so confused about that, and that's why I was, like, anti-Auburn because a year ago
Because it was
last
like
year
right then.
Taylor Swift was in Seattle, like, on the 22nd, 23rd, and I was like, "I don't wanna be driving through the city when Taylor Swift is in town, so, like, let's not go to Auburn." And Sam was like, "No, next year." I was like, "Ah, yeah." But then I forgot, like, 5 minutes later. I was like, "No, I don't wanna do that."
It kind of like worked out because Capitol Hill Block
Yeah.
Party was happening
True.
as well. I mean, obviously Auburn's not in the same place, but it still impacts the entire driving everywhere. But yeah, it just seemed like the fun choice. Like it was kind of like, well, St. Louis is close-ish to me, Denver's close-ish to me, but like these ones aren't on like a weekend, and to me I really liked the idea of whatever show it was going to be on a weekend so that I could make it like
Mhm.
a road trip since it's the summer or even still flying and whatever.
Just, like, make it easier
But
on
just
your
like
work
really thinking
schedule
about,
too.
yeah, like not having to take off a bunch of days to go somewhere that the show's on a Wednesday, you know? Um, so that was really it. And it was potentially cheaper and not sold out then. But although it was not sold out then, it was a sold out show when we were there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Actual
Like
insanity. Like
actually.
25,000 people were there. That is
Mhm.
insane. I mean, I
The
love that.
lawn was so
It
full.
was. I mean, but then
So
but then when
full.
we were looking at it, like right in front of us, like there's actually kind of a lot of room in between like all the people and stuff. Like that group of boys,
Mhm. It spread out a bunch.
Yeah, like, they were, like, 2 or 3 rows of people in front of us, but there was so much, like, there was, like, 10, 15 yards of room between us. So I
Yeah,
was like, "Wow."
true.
But then, like, other parts of the lawn looked packed. Oh my gosh, like, the picture he posted of the lawn, I was like, "Huh?" I was trying to figure out, I was like, "Where are we? Where are we?" I think they were to
Scary.
the left of us.
No, we were doing that too. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, it was an experience because I remember, like, when I was like, "We'll just get lawn tickets and it'll be chill and we'll have fun and all this stuff." I was just thinking about how, like, when I went and saw Halsey in Auburn, I had lawn tickets and there was, like, not that many people in the lawn, and I was just envisioning it being like that. And I really should have had, like, different expectations for Niall, especially where, like, Utah is definitely a huge demographic of listeners for him for this tour. And the fact that he didn't have somewhere bigger than the amphitheater we were at was kind of wild.
Yeah. Okay, what's also crazy to me is just that, like, our music taste, like, is Utah. Like, Utah and Sam and
Yeah.
Isa, same music taste. Which I'm like, dang, I
Yeah,
gotta change
that's
it up
what
maybe a
Spotify
little
said.
bit. No, I know, Spotify. What the heck? Anyways, sorry. Beside the point. No, I know. I was kind of surprised that Niall didn't have, like, a bigger venue, but also just knowing that, like, okay, he is playing at amphitheaters, he's playing, like, outdoor shows. I'm like, okay, I guess that makes
Yeah.
sense. Maybe, I mean, if they don't have another amphitheater, then also, like, is that how big amphitheaters are? Are they usually bigger, smaller? I don't know. Average size?
I feel like most are that
Yeah.
size. But I think there are some that are a little bit bigger or just at least like set up a little different. Like I do like the way the lawn is set up at Auburn versus it was very similar, but, like, just, like, the
Mm-hmm.
way the stairs were, it wasn't like you just have one set of stairs, you can go up, like, on the side, and, like, in Auburn, like, when I went, there was also additional, like, porta potties and things up at the top of the stairs on, like, a
Mm,
landing next to the lawn, so, like, there was multiple spots and things. That just wasn't really the case at this one.
yeah. I mean, I thought, like, it was still, like, pretty cool. Like, I've only been to White River Amphitheater, like, one time, and we had seats, which is nice. But
Mm,
oh my gosh, I just, like, getting in and out of there, the worst. It's like, honestly, if I never have to go back there, I'll be fine. But, because it's a one-way road either way, like, each way to get out of there, which is
yeah,
so dumb, but whatever. But yeah, I
but
thought, like, it was kind of interesting to me that they didn't have any porta potties at the top of the hill there, like, at the back of the lawn. I was like,
yeah,
"Oh, interesting." But you have
yeah, having to go all
a
the
beer
way down
stand
and,
up
like,
here.
by the exit. Right. You want us to be drinking a lot of liquids. Um,
Yeah.
it was also obviously amphitheaters are super fun in the summer, but it was so hot. Like it was record high like temperature in the summer, very hot. Like literally Delwater Gap's equipment was
Yeah.
overheating and kept stopping him from performing
Oh,
to
he was
open.
so good. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he was
Wait, what
so
did he do
good.
twice?
His vocals were so
Perfume? Oh my gosh. I say it like
yeah,
him.
because he did it like acoustic and you adapted it.
Perfume.
But yeah, he did that one like acoustic while they were waiting, like couldn't really use everything, and then he did it again later because he could.
Yeah. It was
I love
good.
him.
He was really, really good. I feel bad because I did not do my homework and listen to him or Niall when I meant to, but I didn't. But he was really good. He was so cutie. Oh. And he sang happy birthday to someone while you and Liv used the bathrooms at the beginning. And Liv came back, and the girl that they were singing happy birthday to, her name was Lily. And so when it got to like happy birthday, dear Lily, I said happy birthday, dear Livy. And she looked at me, she's like, what? And then I'm like, no, JK, her name is Lily. And she goes, oh my gosh. So funny.
Love that. Yeah, no, I love him. He's like majority of what I listen to. Like my daily mix is usually just Delwater Gap and Bad Sense. And it's been stuck like that for months.
Oh, that's so funny. I mean, that's not bad. That's real good. I like that.
It's really good daily
That's
mix
really
to
good.
have.
Dang, I haven't listened to Daily Mix in a while.
I love mine.
Interesting.
They're trusty.
It's so true. Ugh, I just love Spotify. I just love Spotify so much.
Yes. Okay. Other details about the show.
Yes.
We already kind of talked a little bit about the Auburn show getting night changes on the 14th anniversary of One Direction. But if you haven't seen, and if you're wondering what One Direction song or songs did we get, we'll let you know.
We got Stockholm Syndrome. That is the one I was hoping for. Just because, like, not that I don't love night changes. I do. But I feel like locals, derogatory. So, I'm kidding. I'm such a local. If you don't know what local means, that just means that, like, basically it's a derogatory term for, like, people who only know, like, an artist, like, big hits, like mainstream music. And no, I so own local. Like, I'm such a local fan of everyone. But beside the point, we got Stockholm Syndrome, and I was really hoping for that one because I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Like, even though he's been doing it like at half of his shows, because I think he just goes back and forth, like switches like every other night, with what he does, or like every night. So like night one he'll do night changes, night two Stockholm Syndrome, night changes, Stockholm Syndrome, like that. But yeah, I was like, no, I want the one where like you kind of have to be like an actual One Direction fan to know it. Because anyone can know Night Changes. That was on the radio everywhere. That was a single. Stockholm Syndrome? That was not a single. And it was so good.
Right, like, I think that's when people have pulled out more now, just, like, later, like, post One Direction hiatus. Like, I feel like it's, like, the one that, like, all the fans pulled out after they've grown up and, like, have just made a staple One Direction song versus it being the moment when it came out.
Yes.
But yeah, it was definitely fun. I was manifesting Night Changes a little bit and really wanting it solely because I had a really great moment listening to it the night before when I was driving super late at night into Wyoming. And I was like, oh, this will be awesome when he plays this song. And also Zeke like told his sister, I'll get a video when he does Night Changes and send it to her. And she's like, I'm so excited. And then he never did it. And he was like, we can't leave. I didn't get a video of Night Changes. And
shoot, we should stop by his tour bus and be like, we need you to do Night Changes.
Right. We need it. But no, I still loved it. And I loved that it was during like the disco ball fun dancing time. Like it was a very exciting time to just like dance around. It was right after he did some other very like acoustic stripped down songs. And he then even teased us. He said, this is a new one. You're not going to know it. But he said it so seriously. I actually believed him.
Shoot, which one was that? It was,
oh yeah, he did that with, I guess that wasn't right before
no,
Stockholm
it
Syndrome.
was,
That was before like, not
Frick.
This Town,
And
not.
if the whole world was ocean, dance with you.
Maybe it
was
was.
over and over the only everything comes
Yeah,
back to you.
This Town.
That is This Town?
I think so.
I didn't know that.
I think so.
But that's the one that it was.
Yeah, because then he started singing it like that. Yeah,
he's like, and then afterward he's like, I told you guys it was new and that none of you would know it.
As it's the loudest everyone is singing.
No, and then he plays Stockholm Syndrome, and I like screamed. I was like jumping up and down. I was so excited. My sister like looks at me. She's like, "What?" And then it dawned on her that it was Stockholm Syndrome. She's like, "Ah!" Oh my gosh, it was so good. Like, it's so funny because at the 1975 last year, Sam and I were talking. We're like, "Oh my gosh, what if they close with People? That'd be so crazy." Because we know that they like change the set list like every night or like every couple nights, like just slightly, like just change a couple songs out for others that like they do. Blah blah blah, and they hadn't played People yet, but we're like, oh my gosh, that'd be so crazy. What if they like ended it with People?
What if we get People?
And then they close the show with People, and I'm like, and then I'm like, wow, I just really hope he plays Stockholm Syndrome. Like that'd be so great. And then he plays Stockholm Syndrome, so now I'm like, dang, I gotta do this for every show, just to get the song, make sure I get the songs I want.
True. I love that. Yeah, it was so good.
It was so good.
Wow. It was like, yeah, honestly one of the best concerts I've been to in a while, even with the conditions of it being really hot, really crowded, getting scared about the parking and everything because it was kind of a disaster. But then it wasn't at the end.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It was good. And the crowd was great.
Yeah, no, the crowd was okay. The crowd
Decent.
I would
Good.
give the crowd like a B- or C+ because
Right.
I've been in better crowds. But that group of like 7 or 8 boys in front of us, I keep saying boys as if they're like little kids, and they're probably like they looked like they were like
16,
17 to like
17.
maybe 20 years old, so like junior, senior in high school, freshman in college maybe. They were so hype and so excited. Like literally when the lights went down and the music started coming up for Niall to come out, they were like screaming and jumping up and down in excitement. I was like, this is the cutest thing ever. So they definitely brought the crowd score up. But like Lawn just felt very chill and like not invested, but like they didn't know who Niall was, kind of.
There were definitely a lot of people not invested. Yes. No, I agree. Okay, our vibe in the crowd. Us in the very, very back of the line, because we literally walked in the second Delwater Gap came out because of traffic from parking. We were very much at the very back of the lawn, almost. And we obviously had our sign to promote Tessa's book.
Yes.
So we figured we'd give you a little bit of the history of why we did that, because there's lore.
Yes. So, hold on. I need to go to the DMs and like look at this because I can't remember everything.
Yeah, it all started with Issa.
So Tessa, she posted on her story one day. She was talking about how she was going to the Niall concert that night or the next day or something. I can't remember. Oh, no. Okay, here's what it was. I found it.
Yeah, I was like, actually, I think she responded to you.
Yeah, no, sorry, my bad. She didn't post about it. I posted on the Likewise Threads account in all caps, SOS. If anyone knows how to get in contact with @Niall Horan, please let us know. Serious leads only. And then Tessa responded, and because I put that on the Likewise Instagram story. Tessa responded, she said, I'm going to his concert in Cincy tomorrow night. Do you want me to make a sign? I said, yes. And I said, please be on my friend's podcast. They're seeing you in Utah in July. Their people will talk to your people. She said, perfect. I'm sitting in the lawn GA, but a girl can try. I said, amazing. Can't wait for him to see it and respond. Ha ha. So funny. What a funny little quirky thing. LOL. Like,
yeah,
that's not going to happen.
Funny joke.
What a fun joke. The next day, Tessa mentioned you in their story. Huh? She made a sign that said, please be on my friend's podcast. They're seeing you in Utah in July. Their people will contact your people at Likewise pod. Likewise_pod. Sorry, my bad. I was like, you're freaking kidding me. So I'm like, Sam, like I text Sam immediately. I'm like, we have to make a sign for Tessa. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like we'd be so fake if we didn't. So obviously we get to Utah and we don't have the sign stuff. So we go to Target like any sane girls do in wherever they are. Go to Target. And we get the sign stuff and then go back to hotels because we're tired from traveling. And then next day, we're like doing stuff, blah, blah, blah. Sam makes the sign. We get to the show. We're on the lawn and we're like, oh my gosh, wait, this is kind of embarrassing. We just have a sign at the back of the lawn.
The very
back of the lawn. But I will have you know, there were other people with signs. So like it wasn't just us, which is fine. Love it. Yeah. But also it's like, dang. Other people in the back of the lawn have signs. Losers. He's not gonna see those. And he did his sign reading bit, like, when it was dark, and at the end I was like, you're really not gonna see our sign.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah. That was kind of funny. But we did.
Yes. And the sign said, read my friend's book, No Coincidences, by Tessa Dorico on Amazon with hearts. So cute, so fun. And then she responds, she's like, you crazy, crazy girls. I was like, okay. Maybe she's a gremlin, I don't know. JK, love you, Tessa. Sorry, whoa. Really off the rails, my bad.
Voice acting.
But yeah, so that is the lore behind the sign. If you were wondering why we had a sign, just for one of our many author friends. And it's not because of anything. It's because of that. Anyways, we love you all,
Right.
not just Tessa. But maybe
Right.
Tessa a little more.
Right.
I don't know. She made a sign for us.
No.
She got us listeners in Ohio.
Right.
What are you guys doing?
Right.
JK, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. What is happening to me today?
So funny. Loved the sign. There was also, this Target did not have any thick Sharpies. There was only packs of like 2 regular Sharpies. So I did, in fact, use regular Sharpies. And it worked out just fine. But I did mess up the thickness of some of the letters.
Is it still in your trunk?
Yeah. It is. Actually, no. I think I brought
Is it in the
everything
recycling?
No. It's either in my trunk or in my room somewhere. Or Zeke's room.
JK.
I don't know, but it might be in the trunk. Because we tried to carry everything inside. But yeah, so the sign. Speaking of
Oh my
Tessa,
gosh, she's the main character today. Sorry, Niall.
She's sorry that you're not here right now, Tessa. But Tessa made a TikTok after she went to the concert talking about what people were wearing at the show, like trying to like, you know, just report on the trends, what she saw everyone wearing, because, you know, concert fashion is a hot topic, and just like spotting what people are really wearing in like regular cities, like in normal places. What are the trends? What are people doing? And just like seeing how that relates to everything else. I think I thought it'd be fun. I was like, we'll just talk about what we saw people wearing and if it was the same, which I kind of a little bit, but also not. And maybe we just had like a warped experience from like Salt Lake City and like Utah in general obviously has its own very specific fashion.
It's a bubble.
Yeah, they have very specific fashion. Like, you know, you go on TikTok and people say like, I knew this was Utah before I saw the hashtags, or like knew it was Utah without going to your profile. Simply because of the fashion, the way they do their hair, everything. So it was probably a little different there than everywhere else. But there was things that surprised me. Like there was this girl right by us who was wearing micro shorts, and it slayed. It was really cute, and it was iconic. But there were other things that were definitely like trends. Like I think the biggest one I noticed was like a lot of people wearing not just like not regular overalls, but like the jumpsuits that are like the Free People dupe of the like Free People onesie jumpsuits. Those in like, you know, plain solid color, usually black, with like a basic gray, white, or black t-shirt under it.
Something that I saw a lot of, and maybe it's just because I had it, and I was like, you're kidding. So many people were wearing the black t-shirt with frat boy Harry and Niall. And I brought my t-shirt because I was like, ooh, I might get chilly. And I also think it would just be so funny to wear this at a Niall show. But apparently so many other people thought it'd be so funny to wear to a Niall show. So now I had to be better in the future.
A lot of people had shirts, which I know Tessa did mention that, like, fun graphic tees, and it's, like, not even just, I feel like, for us, the most fun graphic tees I saw were, like, the meme shirts of, like, the Harry and Niall, or, like, other shirts people made that were, like, funny with Niall things.
Oh, what was that one?
But I didn't
that we saw, like, at the very, or, like, not the end, like, after the show ended and people were, like, leaving, there was, like, this group of 3, and they had, like, an unhinged shirt on. I was like, in Utah?
Very unhinged. And they were, like,
it was, like, bedazzled.
Maybe 16 years old.
Yes.
They were young.
Yes, I'm like, you don't even know what this means. Shoot. Oh my gosh, no, it was so funny. Dang it, we hyped it up and we don't remember. But, like, my sister saw it, she's like, in Utah? Actually, that was, like, the catchphrase of the whole weekend. In Utah?
In Utah? Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, other than that, jorts, like, boys wearing jorts, obviously. Boys just kind of, like, wearing, obviously, the, like, indie, thrifted, coastal vibe. I feel like that kind of became a trend in, like, I think the boys in Utah still dress like it's 2018.
Honestly, I love it.
Like, the trends that emerged then, and I like it. They're good trends. Like, it's really that, like, trendy PacSun.
Yeah.
Kind of like the vibes of what PacSun's doing now. That.
Yeah. And I saw a lot of guys just, like, wearing stripes, whether it was horizontal, vertical, hoops, pinstripes, whatever.
Like dad shirts, yeah.
Like, there were 2 or 3 in the group of boys in front of us that were wearing stripes.
Yeah. Stripes.
Icons.
Jorts.
Yeah, the overalls was big, or like jumpsuit overall, like whatever you want to call it. Like those were big. Those were popular.
Yeah.
There were some long skirts,
really...
like flowy skirts, but not as many as I anticipated there being. There were a lot more belly buttons than I anticipated seeing.
Yeah. Also, big shirt, big pants.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very big. But other than that, and then the obvious one, like the Adidas Gazelles and Sambas, everywhere.
I'm so sad I didn't bring my Sambas. I wish I would have. I also wish I would have brought my cowboy boots. But whatever.
Yeah, I wore them, and I was standing in them for so long, and it was like halfway through the show, and I was like, I should take these off so I could like stand comfortably without shoes on.
Yeah, I was like, dang, she's got these on for a while.
It changed my life. Like, I literally took them off for like the last 30 minutes.
So funny.
No, it's good. But other than that, I can't really think of anything else that people were really wearing.
Yeah, no, same. Okay, so lastly, I mean, I guess before we have any other random thoughts, maybe that'll pop up soon. Tips for amphitheater shows, starting off with parking. Oh my gosh. Either get there super early to make sure that you park and like can get a good spot, especially if you're on lawn, or get there like late and risk the opener so that you can get a good parking spot kind of near the exit instead of not near the back exit.
Right. Obviously, I think the familiarity of being in a place you know helps with the parking situation, because like there was so much confusion with the way they even directed people to get into the parking that sucked. Like that the venue rerouted people further away just to be brought back to the same road with minimal directions. And then it was just odd. That experience was weird, but like I kind of knew what I was doing at the same time, even though I had no idea where I was.
So if we ever go back to Salt Lake City Amphitheater for a show, we know what to do.
Yeah, we know what's up.
Or USANA Amphitheater.
Then I was scared because it was like they were packing us in tight in this gravel parking lot, like doubled and tight. Luckily, I was in the front row of a double, but then all the people behind me were gone, so then I was able to back right up and then get myself right in with people towards the front of the line where everyone was merging together since we were so far back in the parking lot.
Yes. And people were so nice.
We literally
let
made
us
it
in. Like I wonder if they like saw us back up and they're like, you know what? That's so smart. We'll let them in.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I was like, what are you gonna do? Cut me off going 1 mile an hour? I don't think so.
No.
But I also didn't go like cut a bunch of people off. Like I was in just as regular, like everyone's in the position they're in. There's not much you can do about that.
I mean, and we waited too, like to see if they were going to let us in or not. Like you weren't right, like just forcing your way in.
I let like a whole car go by. Yeah. It was just like, no matter what, I was going to enter the line from that spot.
Yeah, it was just a matter of when.
But it just was so convenient. Yeah. So that was nice. But it probably does help, like, if you do, like, live in the area and you know how it works, definitely just, like, plan for that. It was nice because, like, we didn't have to pay for the parking. It was free.
Oh, my gosh.
And we got out so quick that I literally got back to Issa's hotel within 30 minutes.
Yeah. No, we've had, like, such good luck with getting, like, good parking and, like, good spots and then, like, getting out pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, dang, go us for going to out-of-state shows.
Yeah, we got good. Like I've really good travel luck too.
Wow. Both at amphitheaters.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Amazing. But yeah, so parking, it is what it is. It really is what it is.
Yeah.
Dressing. I mean, summer, it's probably going to be hot, but, like, it's obviously going to be outside and it's going to get dark and might get a breeze. So maybe some sort of little layer to have, like, little sweatshirt or something. I brought a sweater. I never put it on, actually, until the end because I just didn't want to carry it.
Yeah.
But it did get a little chill. It was nice.
Yeah, and I brought, like, my t-shirt. I mean, one, to, like, get funny pictures, but two, like, just in case I got chilly, even though I knew I wouldn't get cold because it was record highs in Salt Lake City that weekend.
Yeah, there was like fires starting.
Yeah. But I think like I way overthink the way that I'm gonna dress for a concert, and when ultimately like it doesn't matter. So literally just wear whatever you want and you'll be fine. Like
Yeah.
don't try to go for like what's trending or like what other people are wearing, because that might not be what you like. And if it doesn't fit you, if it doesn't fit like what you like or like what you want to be doing, then like don't do it. And I get caught up in that so much. And so like, but I would recommend like if you do want to take like cute photos, then like coordinate with people that you're going with maybe. Just be like, hey, what colors are you wearing? Or like maybe we could like color match or maybe like style match or like whatever. But ultimately, even if you're like not matching at all, you'll be fine. It'll be cute.
Yeah. No, that's so true. And like an amphitheater show, especially if you're sitting in the lawn, you want to be comfortable. Like you don't want to be uncomfy. So just do whatever is going to be most comfortable for you.
Yes, exactly. And getting kind of into like some lawn specifics, just I mean, I guess this like it kind of goes with like how to dress, but just more of like what to bring. I recommend a blanket, but even more than that, maybe like a sheet. So then it's like grass and dirt isn't like getting all up in the blanket and stuff, but just like something to sit on for when you are sitting, and something you don't mind like putting your shoes on or getting dirty, because it will get dirty.
Most venues you can bring outside water in as long as like
Factory
if you have
sealed
like
water
a
bottle.
clear like yeah, sealed water bottle, you can bring that. There are some venues like the amphitheater we went to in Colorado, people were able to bring in their like hydro flasks and like metal water bottles. This venue we said
Well, no, this venue
you
like
couldn't.
you were allowed to bring in an empty reusable water bottle because of the high.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because I got an email.
I heard
I got
somebody
an email
asking
like a week before the show. They're like, "Hey, due to the heat like that we're expecting, you can bring in like an empty reusable water bottle."
Oh, that's nice. I wonder if like yeah, they must just because then I heard somebody asking the person helping with parking. We were in the parking lot. Am I gonna be able to bring this in? And they said no. So then they left it in their car. And so I'm like, maybe just people didn't know. People didn't know the real rules.
I think it went to my junk folder. So
there was people trying to bring giant purses.
Oh my god!
Like people trying to bring full on leather giant tote bags, like your big Kate Spade like work bag that you could put a whole laptop in.
Yeah.
And then being confused when the people are like, ma'am, you cannot have this bag.
I know. I was like, not to be rude, but
look at the bag policies.
Do you
find out if you need a clear bag or not, or if you could have a clutch?
Oh, literally. And like, I know a lot of times venues will make exceptions for like diaper bags and like medical equipment and like that kind of stuff. We're not talking about that. We're talking about this one specific girl who was ahead of us in line, and she was taking so long that like other lines were going so much faster. So we jumped the line. We jumped into a different line, and then we passed. And then it's just this girl at the bag check who's being told you can't bring in your like 16 by 16 bag. Hello, this is too large. Oh my gosh.
And it was like, because then obviously they say like there are some venues that are great and have like things you can check your bags into, and if you thought that was the case, great. I'm so sorry that the venue did not have that, but also maybe check those things first.
Literally.
But it was like they say like, okay, you can empty everything out and like throw away what you can't take, and like literally have to throw the bag out. But it was like a big Kate Spade bag. Of course they like started half emptying it, and I'm standing behind them like, no way they're gonna throw the bag away just to get in right now instead of walking back to the car. Like my jaw dropped.
That was wild.
But then they ended up putting all the stuff back in it and leaving the line.
Yeah.
Because they realized they should put their bag in the car.
Yeah. I was like, huh? Yeah. Yeah. So I say check the venue, check for updates like all leading up to it, and like just like check general policies, like what's the food and drink policy, what is the bag policy, and then check email, check your junk folder, check the venue website, or like all the places you can check, like especially in the week leading up to it, because if it's something like that situation where it's like record high heat, we want you to stay hydrated, we don't want anyone dying, yeah, you can bring in your reusable water bottle. Like, make sure you check that just to see, like, okay, what's going on, so then you're not surprised or like upset that you're like, dang, I could have brought this, but I didn't know, they didn't tell me. Well, maybe it's just in your junk folder, I don't know, because that's where a lot of stuff goes for me, is my junk folder. Luckily, I'm good at checking it. But yeah, so I say just do your research. Be prepared.
Yeah. Like, a lot of venues also don't even allow, like, aerosol sprays. Like, if you're gonna bring in sunscreen, a lot of them, you can only have, like, lotion or weird, like, rollers and things. Like, they can't have, like, aerosol sprays. Or at least, like, a lot of baseball fields have that now. I don't know if it's, like,
Yeah.
amphitheaters do that too. But I always try to find those in the policies because I've had the unfortunate experience of my sunscreen being confiscated from me. That's just so mean.
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah. I like being a prepared person and knowing what I
Yeah, me too.
can and
And
can't.
like, just getting in trouble, like, that is one of my worst fears, and it's just so embarrassing for me when I get in trouble, whether it's something like super big or it's just them being like, hey, you can't bring in this aerosol like spray sunscreen, and be like, oh my gosh, and I'll be like, I'm
Right.
embarrassed forever. So maybe that's just me.
I'm embarrassed forever.
But
Me.
yeah,
What a good show.
Yeah.
The
it was
show.
so good. It was so good. I wish I would have traveled for 5 Saws last year. Or the year before,
Yeah,
whenever
me
it was.
too.
Last year. Yeah.
Last
Because
year.
we saw him in
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah. I remember when I was like, let's just go see them in Nashville.
Yes!
And I was like, it's only 13 hours from
I
here.
wanted to do it so bad. Next year.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Shawn Mendes is back in the studio. Does that mean he's gonna tour soon? I hope so. I hope so. I love him.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll start planning next year's travel concert trip. Can't wait.
Yes. Can't wait.
Can't wait to find out who it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Who can we
Imagine
afford?
we hit ACL.
Oh, I want to go
I want to go so bad.
Hey, if we start planning that to be next year's instead of, like, obviously this October's really soon, but like the next, like October 2025,
That would be so
we could plan for that.
I mean, we have to wait for the lineup.
We could actually save.
That would be
It's gonna be
so good. Okay, well, like, I'm not like super impressed with this year's lineup. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't.
Last year's was really good.
Amazing.
Last year, I wanted to go to weekend 2.
Really good.
Because that's when the 1975 was there, I think.
Me too.
Weekend 1 had someone that I really wanted to see, but I was like, shoot. Weekend 2 has more people that I want to see.
But there was just way more weekend 2 that were even better, so.
Oh my
higher
gosh.
on the priorities.
We could hit ACL, we could hit Lollapalooza. Chicago.
All the things.
Of them. We'll go to every single one. Does someone want to donate to the Likewise Foundation?
For real.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't have anything else about TS Lot. It was good. It was fun. I recommend going to a show out of state. It's such a fun experience. And like,
even if it's a short trip.
Yeah, like, it was just the weekend, but it was still fun. It was still good.
You just get out. It's for the plot.
Yeah, especially in the summer.
Build your lore.
Yes. Commit to the bit.
Commit.
I know, commit to the bit. Yes. That scares me.
I love it. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Niall, if you're listening, please be on the pod.
Yeah. We love you. Hope you liked it.
Let us know when the One Direction reunion is, please. Can we get a media pass?
Right. Please send it to our email.
Oh my gosh. Imagine.
Our email that you already know, of course.
Obviously, our people talk to your people. So
have talked to your people.
Our people being us, your people being your people. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
So good. So fun. I'm stoked for more. But yeah, that's all we have this week. So again, obviously, we're gonna end this the way we always do, with our song of the week. So Sam, what is your song of the week?
Okay, my song of the week is Something, Somehow, Someday by Role Model from his new album, Kansas Anymore. I love this album. I am very much enjoying it, and it's kind of on repeat for me. And this, so far, is one of my top songs from the album. So, had to make it my song of the week.
Exciting. I need to listen to it. Not gonna lie, didn't know he came out with a new album. But now I do.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
you did say something
It's been coming.
about that a couple days ago. You're like, his new album? I was like, yes. Did nothing with it. Nothing with that information.
It's really good.
Okay, yeah, I'll listen to it. My song of the week is Too Easy by Tanner Adel. I think that's how you say her name. And of course, it is from Twisters, the movie. It's just so good. Literally, like, during the movie, I was sitting next to my mom, and like when the songs came out, I was like, this is this person. I just knew it because I was listening to it all day.
You just already knew.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is Thomas Rhett. Or, oh my gosh, this is Luke Combs, Lainey Wilson, Tanner Adel. I was like, I feel so cool right now. I know everything. And then I told her during the movie, I was like not even halfway through, I was like, when this movie comes out, like on DVD, we need to buy it. And she just looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, have to. It's the law. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. But yeah, this was so good, so fun. I always love a little concert debrief with you. And I don't think this one was too unhinged of me. So growth. Love that.
Good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so thank you so much for listening this far, and we hope that you liked it. We hope that you love Niall and that you go to a show or have gone to a show, or if you haven't and aren't going to, then that's fine too. But we'd also really love it if you could rate and review on whatever stream platform you use, because it just helps us out. We love to do the podcast, and how fun would it be if that was our real life full-time big girl jobs? Oh, I think it would be so fun.
It would be so good.
And then follow us on Instagram at likewise_pod. There's so much fun stuff happening. Can't wait for what's to come. And oh my gosh, next week is August. Wild. August is gonna be so good.
A new theme.
Yes. This has been
everybody guess
so
what you think
good.
it is.
Summer Lovin' has been so fun, and truly I loved this summer so much, and I'm so excited for what the rest of the summer has to offer, and can't wait for August. It'll be really good, really fun, and yeah. Thanks, Sam, for talking with me again this week, and I just hope that you just have a really great rest of your day.
Thanks, Issa, and likewise to you all.
Bye!